What's up, y'all? It's Coach AJ here, Dope Life Coach, the dopest life coach out there. And I know typically I'm not on live in any way, shape, or form at this time or at this day in the morning, but I just had like a thought process and I just feel very much compelled to have a discussion on it. And it's about ease and how, and I was thinking about it this morning during meditation, during prayer, and how important it is for us to embrace ease as we're going through a journey, a healing journey, mindset shifting. We feel sometimes, some of us may feel that it's so foreign to us to accept ease because we've never really seen those close to us have access to ease or embrace ease or live in ease. And sometimes we may think that we can't have ease through the process. And the older I get and the more I get on this journey of healing and growing, the more I realize how important ease really is because ease also has to do with moments of rest and moments of taking in just everything, the present moment. Most recently, and I don't know if anyone has ever experienced this. Most recently, I was thinking like, man, all my goals and these are things I want to work on, and I was every month I write down the goals I want to set for that month. And I'm at a bit of the point now, of course, I still am striving for better and wanting to continue to grow, but I recognize a lot of my goals are maintenance because it's getting me closer to, like, the big goals, and I kinda panicked very quickly, and I don't know if you've ever felt this way. I panicked quickly, like, "Oh, shoot, like, I don't have anything that I really, really, really wanna work on, like, maybe something's wrong." No, that's just the chapter I'm in right now. I'm in and I think we need to embrace those moments of just, you've done the work. You could keep going and kinda, like, remove ourselves from that hustle mentality that we've seen for so long. We're allowed to have a journey where and here's the thing, yo, honestly, any journey that you're on, it's never going to be just smooth sailing. That is not gonna happen. My mother always told me that life is like a river. Sometimes it's rocky and sometimes it's smooth, but you have to continue on the ride. And I always keep that in the back of my brain that life is truly like a river. And there's going to be moments where you get to just enjoy the smoothness of it. Like, think about if you were in a boat or you went tubing or something on a body of water. You don't like the choppy part. You like the smooth part. So, why in life we can't embrace the same thing? Why do we have so much difficulty surrounding the moment of ease? And during meditation this morning, and I used my 6-minute video on YouTube for meditating, I just quickly thought, I've been fighting this for months. I've been fighting this probably for years. The moment where I still work on my business, I still do the things I need to get done, but I'm not embracing even when it's okay to chill. And I mentally, I knew this. Mentally, I knew this, but my body reacted in a way that I never like I've experienced before, but I didn't know I needed this morning. And it started off with a prayer group at 5:30 a.m. You're like, your girl's been up. A prayer group at 5:30 a.m., followed by a bit of breakfast, a bit of reflection, a meditation. There's a scripture I read every day. It's like the word of the day. And I couldn't help but think, how many of us surrounding the topic of ease is uncomfortable by it? And how can we overcome it? Well, stepping into the things that you know that's going to embrace that ease. So for me, it's prayer, it's journaling, it's reading the scripture once a day, it's meditation and allowing myself to stay in those moments of ease. It's sometimes just staring out the window and allowing the silence and the thoughts to come to surface because maybe I need to hear it that morning or that night, whatever, however it works for me. Typically for me, it's the morning and allowing and embracing and also giving myself permission to live in ease. I think that is the most important part of life. We've seen those before us go through probably a lot of work, a lot of moments. Why we don't need to also embrace that too. Yeah, and it's not a rite of passage. It's we are allowed to live a life of ease. And in my brain, to be honest, I think about it in a way like our ancestors, our parents, maybe not everyone's parents, but for the most part, our parents would want us to live in moments of ease. The word ease, it allows it just I don't know, it brings a sense of like peace, it brings a sense of relaxation. And if I could this morning give you any way that you could bring ease into your day, I would say just for a moment, find three things that you're grateful for. Just three. And it could be the most simplistic thing. It could be a cup of coffee, a moment of silence, running water, whatever you're grateful for in that moment. Followed by that, just relax your jaw and your forehead and drop your shoulders for a moment. Just do a body scan of where you are in that moment. And I would say, lastly, the last step is just give yourself some positive words for the day, some anchoring words, words where even if someone tries to test you, because they will, unfortunately, that's just life, or an environment may try to test you, or something may try to like bring an anger side of you or raise your blood pressure. What is your anchoring word for today? Do those three things. And you could meditate, you could pray, you could do all those things, but you could do those three things in like 5 minutes because I don't want to hear, I don't got no time. You could do those three things in your car on your way to work. You can do it when you're on the bus on your way to work. You can do those three things while you could just take 5 minutes, take a step aside, and take those. It also helps regulate your nervous system as well. But yeah, I was just compelled to come on this live a bit today and just talk about ease for a moment and how important ease really is and how we can start embracing ease more often. You're allowed to embrace it, you're allowed to live it, you're allowed to be embedded with it. There's nothing wrong with living in a life of ease. And if anybody tries to tell you otherwise, tell them to go no, sorry. I'm just gonna sip a little tea. And as you go through today, well, not tea, coffee. I was thinking of that meme, sips tea. And as you go through today, be very cautious of what kind of content you also interact with. Be very, very intentional. And if you need to put the phone down, put the phone down. If you need to delete the app for a moment, delete the app for a moment. If you need to delete your account for a moment, then do just that. If you need to take a social media break, do it. Do it. That is part of living your life of ease, making your life feel more at ease. So if you need to do those things and take those steps, then do it. You don't have to give anybody any explanation. You just have to protect yourself in that moment. But I just wanted to leave you with that morning thought and a morning, maybe journal prompt. That is time for you to embrace ease and ask yourself, what does ease look like to me? All right. Well, I'm gonna go finish my coffee and get my day started. Well, I've already started my day, but you know what I mean. I wish you guys have a dope day, and you know what to do. Walk with peace, walk with love.